Morning, everybody. How you doing today? It is Saturday, August 3rd, about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting my first cup of coffee. I still got the sleepy bags under my eyes. I'm sure I'm just getting started out here in the garden, but I want to do a quick video, give you an update on where I'm at here before I do some work out here, because I got some things I got to do. So, little update. If you look in here, we got a couple of zucchinis growing. Got one here, little one down there. That's all I got for zucchinis. But we're making progress. Those two plants that I got left, those zucchini plants that I got left, were almost dead. I think the heat got them real bad this year, so I got to do some trimming today on some of these, like the cucumbers here. There's a bee down there, you can see him doing a little pollinating for me. I got little ones right now. I picked a big one yesterday. I got little ones right now. That yellow leaf, that's what I gotta cut some of those out today. I got a few of them. Those weren't there yesterday. So, yeah, we gotta get rid of that stuff. Let's see what else here. We got some cantaloupe. See, I got this one cantaloupe. It's doing okay. But I made a huge mistake. That one's gonna die. That one's gonna die. That one has died. I don't understand cantaloupe. I just don't. And I got a couple up here. That are growing. But I probably had 10 of those cantaloupe die like that. They get, maybe the size of a golf ball and then just die out. I had the same thing happen on watermelon. 3 or 4 days ago, I had 4 watermelon growing, and it was doing pretty good. There's one right there. It's doing okay. I had 2 on these vines over here. They got to maybe the size of a baseball and then died out. I did have to do a lot of trimming though on the cantaloupe and the watermelon, because some of the vines, they were done. Here's another watermelon there. It was doing okay. See, like this vine right here, I wanted to cut it out, but I got some flowers at the end down there. So there's another cantaloupe. The flowers at the end, maybe something will grow there, so I don't want to cut that whole vine off. It's about 6 feet. And yeah, so I don't want to cut it out. These are my, these are my cherry tomatoes. This plant may be just about done. Only got a few left. It vined all the way out. Maybe if I cut some of the stuff back. Here's the Candyland tomatoes. I pick probably a dozen of these every day. There's so many. I mean, they're so small, but there's so many. Here's the my early girl tomatoes. These ones got real slow. These tomatoes came up like this. They've been like that for 2 weeks. The size on them haven't grown much. And they're just green like that. And then all of a sudden, like this one down here, it'll just ripen out. So I know I got a lot of moving around, back and forth. I did want to show you the chicken wire that I just said I was going to put up for the plants that I just built. So threw that up. It's just 10 feet of chicken wire. Here's the stuff that I planted last week. So there's the Sweet Success cucumbers. Remember I planted a one that I had from seed for cabbage? Yeah, that died. There's a broccoli. There's another broccoli that I planted that died out. Squash hasn't come up yet, and the cilantro hasn't come up yet. This over here, I'm pretty happy about. There's the carrots. There's the tomato plant. There's the two Sweet Success there's a Sweet Success cucumber that I transplanted, right? That I had from seed. The ones that I just showed you earlier, those were the ones I did from seed, right here in the bed. There's a tomato, another Belgian tomato, another cucumber. That was doing really good. That's just a week. I think it's been a week since I put them in the bed. There's some more carrots. Those are the green onions I told you I bought from the store and replanted. I've already cut those twice this week. I'm getting ready to cut them again. So you want some green onions? If you want some green onions, use them, but don't cut them all the way down, right? Don't cut them all the way down, because if you cut it down to this area here, put these bulbs in some water, just like an inch of water. Let it sit in there, but don't let these tops get underwater. Only the bottoms. And in 3 or 4 days, one of my tomatoes just fell. That little baby tomato just fell. I'm gonna have to fix that today. Hopefully it's not gonna die. If you put these white bulbs in the water and leave them for 3 or 4 days, they'll sprout the roots down in the bottom. You just plant them in the garden, and you can sit and harvest them. I heard, and I looked it up, 4 or 5 more times, you'll be able to harvest green onions from those. So, not too bad. What do we got? We got, there's a cabbage. There's a broccoli. The lettuce hasn't come up yet. Another broccoli, and another broccoli. And there's the cauliflower. So those are doing real well. Only after a week since I planted them. Planted them last Saturday. This is all the stuff that I planted last week. And this is all from seed right here in the bed. So there's a brandywine tomato growing. The lemon bulb is not up yet. Cocozelli squash have both come up. Straight neck squash came up, and it's trying to come up over here. And nasturtiums, nothing yet. And this brandywine just came up overnight. So happy about that. So this bed, I think, is going to do pretty good. And then these are the tomatoes that I planted weeks ago from suckers that I cut off the other tomatoes. So that's pretty much the garden update. Need some more coffee. Some things I'm going to do today. I got to trim some of those. Here's peppers. Got that pepper coming in. It's very small, so it's already changing colors. Got some little ones growing up here. A couple more down here. So peppers are doing real good right now too, finally. The green beans is just a mess. I got to pick one yesterday, but you got stuff like this, real small. So hopefully those grow. I gotta do a little trimming on that plant today too. And then also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up I bought another shade cloth. The one I bought is 6 feet wide by 12 feet long. So I should be able to cover all of that pretty easily. Or most of it, right? Because these are 4x2s. So there's a 2, that's probably 3 feet. Between there, that's 9 feet because of the 8 and 8, and then the gap in between, and that's 13. So most of it I'll be able to cover. So that's the plan this morning. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm enjoying the gardening. We're seeing some improvements here. We're supposed to get some storm today, I think. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm still gonna water just because it's been so hot. The last 2 days we're back up 95s. 80% humidity, something like that. It's just nasty. I don't even like coming out here. Basil. My basil's starting to change colors here. Gets watered every day. Not sure why. Anybody knows, leave a comment down for me. I like my basil. I did take part of my basil and plant it over here. I just snipped the top off, planted it down. So that's basil. And then I took another one and put it over here. That one was already flowering, so I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. Maybe I'll leave that tub for basil for next year. Maybe it'll grow back. I don't know. I gotta look basil up. But happy Saturday to everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic in this crazy world. And right along with you, your friends, and your family. Hope everybody's safe, healthy, and happy. And take care of each other. Peace.